You know, so many like to just talk about the problems and make the problem right in your face all the time. How about the solutions? Well, first you got to address the problem. And today, that is people on a majority mass scale keep making the choices that are presented to them by the people who are doing a wonderful job at doing their job. Let's just keep it simple with Americans. There's been nobody with a gun to your head making you make all these choices that you so willingly make, that you so freely make. And these choices have just caused complete chaos and destruction and all kinds of negative baloney garbage results. So the problem is that people keep pushing the button. They keep on making the choices that are tailor-made to do a specific function, and we keep seeing the results of people who just follow the leader. Follow monkey see, monkey do. That's what we got. A solution to this is just simply start using your own brain. Stop letting them think for you. Stop letting them corner you up into making their choices. In other words, think for yourself. Just some of my own personal advice to anybody would be, learn what this place really is. Learn who you really are. Learn the secrets of the things that are above the normal man's pay grade. These things can be found out. They're not withheld from you. They're out there to find if you want to find them. If you're looking, if you know how to look, this can be done. If people looked inward before they started looking outward, it'd be a major shortcut. But, for simplicity's sake, it's out there. Try disconnecting from YouTube for a while and see how it goes. Stop listening to every conspiracist channel out there feeding you full of who knows what. Stuff that they probably got from another person and just made it their own and spit it back out at you, and now you accept it as the truth. Once again, think for yourself. Don't just follow whoever out there. You have everything you need all within yourself if you will just look. Take the time, learn it. Absolutely every bit of information that is fed to the public serves a purpose. It serves a higher purpose than you probably even think it does. Everything just pretty much ties into one. There are people who serve certain functions. One function is to keep you out. Another function is to make sure that not too many are kept out, because there are those who are going to make it in regardless. However long that takes, however many times in the washer it takes, they will still make it out. There are people in this world, no matter how much money they make, no matter how poor you may be, they are still your equals. They have purpose and they have duty to do. And, the fun part about it is that so many people refer to these people as the Illuminati. Ooh. And most of those people who would use such a word have absolute disgust for those people. And I guess that's fine. That's just your ignorance coming out whenever you don't understand something and you automatically hate it, which is most people's reaction to things they don't understand, is to automatically just hate it. And that's okay, because those that hate such a higher purpose and function, they're probably just under the spell. They are following along right with the duty of those who are in those positions. And the good thing about it is, you could not be under those spells if you just simply think for yourself. Don't listen to everything they tell you. It's not like they hate you. They just have a job to do. The keys to your freedom, the information, has been readily available all along. Where you find it all depends on you. It depends on what your mind is receptive to, how it's going to come across to you, to where that you will be able to get to that point, the jump off point, and be able to go on to where you learn the information that you will never find in a book, that you will never read anywhere. That's part of the whole thing, is the information cannot be withheld. It must be put out there. However, whatever form it's in does not have to be loved. It does not have to be liked. Actually, most of it's hated on, because that is the purpose they've done. They have not withheld the information, but at the same time, they still got to keep people from just, here it is, go do it. So that's where you get a lot of headache and static from on the information that can grant your release. And since the beginning of the existence of man, these factors have been effective. They've been in play. There's always been a force designed to throw everybody off the path. And that's where you get the few that have been the counterbalance, the counterweight, in order to tip the scale, to bring balance enough to where somebody can get in, that somebody can pick up this information and be able to get out. It doesn't matter when you think time began. It doesn't matter how old you think this earth is. The point being is that throughout that time, however long it's been, there have been people who have provided that counterbalance to the job of keeping you out, in order for those who can to get in, those who can understand the information that was even said. Your preachers and your holy men of today that are so famous and on the payroll, they are not going to help you out at all, because they are a part of that opposition that is designed to keep the unwanted, the undesirable out. So for all of you who are just mindlessly packing into all the churches and all that bunch of nonsense, you're really locking yourself down to where you're going to be if you do not escape from that and start to understand these things. There's nobody going to help you. Well, there's nobody going to help you that's on that side of the system, that's on that side of the duty of keeping you out. They're not going to help you. And believe me, there's a bunch of them. Well, I guess there always is the standing alternative of breed, multiply, and let the state, the government raise your kids in their little institutions, work jobs that you hate so that you can make them money. You know, that's always the plus side. You can just always do that. The good alternatives, whenever a better way is just much simpler. Well, to those of you who may still even watch this channel, peace to you, gang signs, and all kinds of good stuff. Hope it comes your way. May the force be with you.